very much. I think, like what you rightly said, that you raised pertinent issues, but we have had institutions or even fund management institutions, which in actual fact fallen prey to issues of corruption here in the country. To an extent that people, citizens, they might not have that confidence now, especially from institutions. That's number one. Then number two, Honorable Chair, the issue of, you gave us an example of they can make some arrangements of deducting money from, let's say, fuel. Already, Zim fuel is very expensive. We all know that. And for us, again, to add more onto that, it might not have takers. Because already people, they will say, the fuel is already expensive. And for you to add, let's say, another 20 cents on that, it might be a bit difficult. Because what you want is, we want something which is a bit attractive, which can actually convince Zimbabweans to say, no, we need to do this. But when you start just, by especially getting that fund from the fuel aspect, we might face some difficulties. I was thinking that maybe if they feel that they can get the monies from motorists directly through fuel, to me, I don't think it might work that way. Probably when someone buys a car, maybe that is where maybe you can add a percentage or some sort of. But I'm just trying to think whether it might be workable for us to get it directly from the fuel sellings. So you just need maybe to think more on that issue in order for it to have this attractiveness. Because the major issue people will be asking, like what you rightly say, where would that be? Where would be the fund coming from? And if you give such examples of fuel, we might fail to get it. You have some takers. Thank you, Chair.
Getting the model from South Africa. They are getting it from their fuel. Everyone who is putting petrol, there are some cents which are taken from the fuel. So much that it will form the fund of the accident, because there's a correlation that one who is fueling is the one who is also exposed to the accident. And then we are looking at the statistics whereby, correct me if I'm wrong, to say Zimbabwe imports about 3 billion liters of fuel per year. And then assuming that we take 20 cents, or we get about 600 million. That's what we thought as an organization that we can also copy from the model. But let me also allude to say, on your third question, on the Board of Constitution, I think that one has been partially answered by my colleague from the government. But I want to answer something that he said about the diversity in South Africa. We've actually researched on that. But I think what we want to copy is the model and craft our own. Chikutora zvinhu zvakanaka tozvisa togadzira zvinhu zvatiri kuda, then zvakashata totora. Yes, we have seen that they are paying a lot of monies, and we can actually correct that in our statistics. So what we I think you are also aware that, like, thanks, you gave us information that the model in Namibia is working very well. But basically what we are saying in simple terms, when we want to pay insurance, third party and passenger insurance, it's very easy. We approach Zinara to go and pay, and the doors are open. But when we have an accident, we don't know where to go. So basically what we are saying is, why can't we have a model, like to say the way Zinara was formed, then we form that fund in that, so that in every province where we see Zinara, there's also the road traffic accident fund office. That's how we thought about it. And then also, Honorable Kafuya, we thought the secret of progress is to start. And then in the process, we are also even willing to make more researches from the questions that are coming from this house. Thank you.